know that in your mind that you have a strong backbone to write upon. Okay, so nobody is going to like scare you. Oh, this company, we don't even know them. What are you talking about? Who are they? What are they into? So you can talk authoritatively that ISATONG Limited has been in business for 27 years and they are still flying. The flag is still flying, and God helping us, we will fly the flag higher in Jesus' name. ISATONG core services and solution. You can see that we have a whole long list of the services which ISATONG packages and propose to its customers. We have electronic document management system (EDMS). We have enterprise content management (ECM). We have document digitization and archiving, which is scanning services, which is mostly what we will talk about today. So all these areas we can expand it. All these areas, if you have and know a client that is interested in it, we can break the box open so that you see that there are a lot of things in there in that box. We're also involved in document records, reorganization, unboxing. We are also involved in secure document shredding. That is where organizations have large documents, they want to dispose of them, particularly places like bank, insurance companies that have sensitive documents. They want to shred it. They don't just go through it in the street, okay? They hand over that trouble to us and we solve that problem, like Kodoko said. Information policy definition and standard document procedure. Most organizations today don't have SOP. They don't have standard operating procedure. So what we help them to do is to prepare a standard document management system so that across the organization they can work in the same way uniformly, okay? So they can make things go the way it ought to go. Business process management is also part of what we do. We set workflows in place, email archiving, project management and consulting, archiving, box supplies and production. ISATONG is diversifying into box production. Today we are not producing boxes. For most of our clients who need boxes for their files, we buy them. But ISATONG is looking into going into all that as well. Asset tagging and equipment, which is one of the services we have rendered to Dangote before. And then asset tagging, crowd server hosting. Who knows what crowd server hosting is all about?
I think it has to do with like the software that helps you to manage your emails and your websites.
Yeah, in the cloud, correct. So we go for that to give individuals live IP access. So live IP access help individuals to independently, okay, log into that system. Shola is correct. So ISATONG there are companies already doing it. We house our own server, we create space, bandwidth. It has bandwidth and we create space for individuals to store their document online real time. Okay, so as you are scanning the documents for them, you upload it into the cloud. You give them an independent access that third party cannot see, and they store their document there. It's part of the business ISATONG is going into. And also warehousing and archiving storage facility is a big area in this business because most people don't have that facility. So it's part of the area ISATONG is also going into. Security. When you talk of data and documentation, the security of documentation, right? So this security services is part of the thing ISATONG is also diversifying into, to create a vault whereby you can tell somebody, a bank, that no matter how sensitive your document is, no matter how secure the document is, give it to us, this data, we'll keep it for you. We will sign an agreement, a non-disclosure agreement, that this thing will not get bad, it will not get lost, it will not be stolen, it will not be destroyed by fire or anything. So we'll keep them both physically and online as it were. Training and consultancy services is some of the other soft areas we can use to get into organizations. Some organizations can just say, come and train our staff. You can say, okay, we don't want to implement any of these things we're talking about. Let's come and train your personnel on the basic principles of document management system. By the time we finish that training, they will see the need to have document management system implemented in the organization. Are we together? So some of the software we use is what you are seeing there in the left. We have SharePoint, our Fresco, we have DocuWare, we have M-Files, OpenText, Documentum, Firebomb, Lasafish, we have InfoRouter, we have Viewpoint. Like in the present organization I am seconded to right now in the oil and gas, we are using Viewpoint for projects. Few points of progress. Each time payment, I will log in there and you see my office real time. All the documents that is coming into that system, I know and I have control over them. Documentation has gone that fast. Who amongst us is familiar with any of these softwares mentioned here?
SharePoint
SharePoint. Okay, where have you used SharePoint before?
I use SharePoint for education.
Okay.
I use SharePoint for First Bank.
First Bank.
I use F5 at Lafarge.
Lafarge. Okay, these are some of the companies we have worked for. So you can read up on some of this. If you Google it, you will see their tutorial online. You see their benefits, their do's, the advantages and disadvantages. So that if you take on a client, you can always tell the client, I can do this thing for you manually, or you can buy any of this software. We get the license for you, you implement it for your organization. Some organizations will say, no, I can't host it in the cloud. I want it independent. You give them a code for a server and they host it in-house. Okay? Typical document implementation process. Yes, this is where the question begins. So who can tell us what is the typical process that goes into, what is the work that goes into document management implementation? Please, somebody help us. I know these are guys who are on the ground. So just in brief, just tell us what goes into what.
Okay. So we start with reorganization.
Reorganization, correct?
And after reorganization, we move into sorting.
Please take note of his name and what he's saying. It will be captured in a minute.
Give her your name.
Sorry, your name.
Yes. So after reorganization, which includes the boxing and sorting out department here vertically, then we go to digitalization, which start with preparing the document, which we also call sorting.
That's preparation, sorting,
then scanning.
Yeah.
Then after scanning, we now index, which includes quality control too.
Correct.
Then after index, we will get the metadata of the company, the fields they want us to capture. And after them, we will index it. Then any of the solutions they want to upload it to, we upload. Which version of the EDMS will the metadata too.
Please, let's start for that's correct. And I know you're also coming from site. What is the process? You missed something. Let him add that thing you missed. And they can tell us. Kodoko, you must tell us something. Because I know you have left access back before.
You talk about backup the document after digitalization.
Backup and creating them.
Okay. Kodoko.
We have said everything.
So this is what happened. So all that trouble we take it off the client. Digitalization and archiving records. This is the process. And if you want to take it for a definition, this is the process of document scanning, which is the critical first step in eliminating or reducing paper flow, improving efficiency, and automating processes throughout the organization. The paper records are converted, am I correct, to digital images and securely stored in the approved document management software. So whatever the company agrees to use as a document management software, so you upload it there, whether it's a local server or in the cloud, for ease of retrieval. Why are they doing this? For ease of retrieval from computers and all handheld devices, mobiles, so as it were. Okay, so these are the key and basic processes which Uzi and his team has narrated to us, that you prep the document, which is preparing, you sort the document, you scan the document, you index the document, you repackage it back to the original state in which you got it. And then the company, the organization would have agreed whether you are boxing it, so you put it in a box. And those boxes are tagged, so that if anybody is looking for it, when once you take the master register, you can know which box or which shelf you have to go and retrieve them. Then production level document scanners are used. Full features document capture software is deployed. There are different metadata you may want to capture. So the software that is deployed takes care of that. Experienced document scanning professionals are on standby. We have many guys in many sites, and sometimes some of them are just at the back end. So when we have project, we activate them and they come on board. Highly accurate indexing, because if you don't get the indexing right, the thing will be scattered. Imagine when you have 20 million documents 20 million cartons of document. The number, the volumes will determine. Okay. So this, you can see the picture there, the processes that this thing goes through. You carry that hard file, put it in the scanner, goes into the scanner, translates it straight to a computer. You can put it in the CD if you so wish, and then you arrange it in SharePoint in the computer, so that at the click of a button or using the master register, you can pull out information as the need arises. Dedicated. You want to ask a question?
Yeah, I just want to ask, so what's like the average duration of
A project. A project span between Kodoko, can you answer that?
3 months.
3 months. It depends on the page.
Depends on the volume.
It depends on the volume. So if you say scan 2 million for us today, people like Kodoko can scan 200 pages a day or 400 pages. So if you calculate that, if you give them optimal scanners, there are some scanners that can scan. In Access Bank, how many will we scan it?
We use 4 or 5 scanners.
And on a day, minimum we're scanning how many?
Like 100 and something.
100 and something thousand on a day. So if you have 2 million to scan, you can do the maths. So you can, and the earlier we finish the project and leave the site, the better for the company, save cost and save money, and even make the people who are working happy. So you encourage them to work harder.
But does that include the sorting? She's asking a question. It's just the scanning that is
Everything.
sorting.
Packaging.
Because it was actually the duration, not the process.
So when the project starts,
When the project starts.
when are we supposed to finish it? And this will have been agreed with.
Yes, the client, he agrees with the client. We usually give an average of how many pages we will scan in a day.
So are there also instances where
You don't meet. There are
an
instances.
extension?
Yes, there is an instances of extension, like in Access Bank. They were bringing files from a particular vault in VI. They were bringing file from, I think, Agbara, their vault.
Oh, that was not that's not us.
It's not our fault.
It wasn't okay.
It wasn't our fault, and we capture it in the report.
Okay. So in a case where it's our fault, so how do we?
Our fault will be if the machine is not working. So we try to make sure our machines are working optimally. We try to service the machine. We also have backups for our machine, so that if one machine fails, there are places you can hire machine scanners, because they are what they call ADF scanners. That's automatic document feeder scanners. We scan PIP like this and you scan those documents. So if it fails, you get the backup. So these are the things we put in place to, when a project is starting, we have a kickoff meeting, discuss all these areas, look at the challenges, look at the issues, what can make this project not to start, what can make it to stop. Like this, who is Uzi? You are the man in First Bank. Uzi is, after this, we'll take feedbacks of what is happening in site. Uzi is supposed to take a contract for First Bank, maybe this week or next week. So once that project starts, we'll have a kickoff meeting. We'll discuss what is the challenges, what are the pros, what are the cons, can we kill it under the deadline, under the schedule. Kodoko is money man. Once you assure Kodoko of the money, he can kill it. Work is done. Who is he?
The IT guy
Okay, yeah.
that works with
So you can see how the thing can fly. So once you get a grip of these processes of the system, you make sure you follow through to deliver the project and get out of that site as fast as possible. We have Lafarge, we have UBA that is standing by, and Tunde and Larry. The meeting is 11 o'clock. So anyone from Indo will be checking in for the presentation at UBA. So by the grace of God, end of this month or early next month, if that project is awarded to us, we will sit down, have a kick-off meeting, discuss how we can kill it and come out. And Kodoko say it's all about money. So he's the money man. So benefits of implementing document management system. What are the benefits? Who can tell us? Yes. Attendance. What are the benefits?
The benefit of EDMS.
It saves time.
No, one by one, everybody is going to contribute. You have a long list.
It's been documenting.
And you can talk.
It saves time. By time, the retrieval of documents.
Okay. That's all. Okay, Mr. Sonny.
Yeah, apart from saving time, it makes the organization to work with less paper, movement.
Correct.
And again, it also helps in terms of, I don't know how to put it, as in finance.
Okay.
In terms of financial exposure to that company.
Okay.
It regulates it and makes it what I can call minimize financial exposure.
Correct. Okay. Yes,
I think you're more efficient in such a way that, so if you look at the first picture, you can see how everything is modeled up. So if you have to sort for something, how do you even start?
How do you really start?
So you don't even know your level, right?
Yeah.
But when everything is organized, you can work faster and you can work better.
What's one word for that? What's one word for that?
I said efficient. Yeah.
Efficiency, yes. It gives efficiency, yes.
It's also for security purpose.
Yeah.
Like when fire or water, the document is damaged, rest assured you have the digital copy.
Digital copy is available. So you can see what is happening here. And this is a true life story.
Yeah.
This is not makeup.
Wow.
No, you don't need to call names. So this is a true life story. It's not makeup, okay? A lot of organizations that cross street, their back ends like this. They can be in big buildings, drive big cars, young girls are wearing mini skirts, suits, cute, office working, but this is their back end. So this is the challenge we are taking to the marketplace and we're trying to solve it and tell the clients, look, if you doubt me, you just bring it out from your course, from your marketing tool with a copy of our, let me see this thing, with a copy of our profile. Just photocopy this and put here, say, take. If you are not careful, this is what your back end is. It's enough selling point for us, okay? What are we now trying to achieve for the organization? We want to get the document properly organized like this. And in fact, we have a facility. We can go a step further to say that we have a facility in which we can store this document, take this document off you for record keeping, secure. And we have a real-time CCTV camera where you can watch your whole facility. At the end of the day, forget about the cost. It is the client that will pay for the cost because we charge them a token to keep this document. We charge them a token to keep all these facilities, security, CCTV, against fireproof, fire alarm, fire detection, and all of that. It's the client that picks the bill. Okay? And then you have some things like this, and you can see that all these boxes are well indexed. Okay? So that if you are looking for anything, there's a master register, you can pull it out. At the end of the day, the business we are discussing here today is to take ISATONG and its product and services and take it to the marketplace. And nobody is going to intimidate you that, where have they done it before? We've been in this business for 27 years. Naira work of project. I work all night. That project is still in the oven. From the last feedback the MD got from Dexcom, because they said that's the committee that will take that decision. Who even knows? Maybe somebody in this house will know somebody in the NNPC anyway. So we are keeping tab on that project coming up, and we submitted one of the best technical and commercial proposals. So give or take, even the company that will